Wake Forest kicker Matt Burdick put his mark on the Deacon program last season with a 37-yard field goal on national television in the waning moments to beat North Carolina State. Confidence builder?
I'm not sure how much of a confidence builder it was. It was nice to do it. I'd kind of waited for almost my entire career. I've been kicking for a kick like that to be able to prove myself. But I was more nervous for the game following that because of all the hype I received because of it. That I don't know how much confidence it gave me. The rest of the season I did okay, though.
If anything has built Burdick's confidence, it's been his consistency. He's to the point now that if he's on the field, he expects to score.
I feel like I'm someone they can count on. The only time something creeps in my head, which it shouldn't, is like if it's wet and rainy and windy. But that usually comes from warm-ups. But usually I go out there thinking we're going to get 3 points on the board.
This Deacon
got points here. Thursday night a year ago, Matthew Burdick hit the 37-yard field goal to beat North Carolina State. This one's from 41 yards out. Bart the holder. Exhale, that just gets over the crossbar. Not crisp, not pretty. But after 82 minutes, Wake Forest finally scores. You're with us here in Winston-Salem. On fourth down, field goal attempt for Wake Forest, leading by 9. Matthew Burdick, a 48-yard attempt, looking to extend the lead, and the kick is good. So a big kick for Burdick, who connects from 48 yards out. His season long, and it's a 12-point lead for Wake Forest. Maybe you'll get another shot with.
Well, Wake Forest now will go for a field goal, and they're pretty good in that department. They've got a solid kicking game with their punter Trip Moore, who was all ACC, and Matthew Burdick, who is outstanding.
Matthew Burdick, they'll place it down at the 33, so it's a 43-yard try.
He's already hit a 41 and a 49-yarder this year.
Down, up, and good. Straight through.
Strong leg.
Burdick 3 for 3 on the year, had 2 against Navy and now a 43-yarder, so he's hit from 41, 43, and 48 yards. That's not bad.
That's a strong leg. When you can get a kicker like that in college, you definitely have a distinct advantage. Impressive drive. They come out. We told you that Cooklick's the guy, and he spread it around. I mean, we thought it would go to Clark, and more Clark. He went to Deese. He went to Clark. He ran the ball with Kane, moved things around. Burdick comes on now, and he's as accurate as you get for a kicker. I mean, this is a big-time kicker that Wake Forest has.
And even if he makes this, it would make it 29 to 13
4,
or a 16-point game. It's still 2 touchdowns.
Right.
It's the same.
2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions.
Money.
The kick is good. The score is
Hasn't missed this year yet.
Clemson 13.
1 extra point he didn't get through, but perfect on field goals. That a 21-yarder.
But he needs a touchdown and a field goal. He's very confident in his kicking game, and he should be.
Matthew Burdick is 10 of 13 on the year.
39-yard field goal attempt.
And he makes this one from 39 yards out to cut the Virginia lead to 10-3 now. I mean, that's the 10th ranked kicker in the country. He's 10 of 13, as you mentioned, and hasn't missed under 45 yards. And a very auspicious way to end the first 15 minutes of play as Wake Forest looks to even their record to 4-4. Burdick to attempt a field goal out of the hold of Clark. And he got it. It's 10-6 from 35 yards out. Wake Forest would have preferred a touchdown, but they'll take the 3 nonetheless. And Burdick. And you want to know something? I'll tell you who's holding the football right now for this field goal. It's Desmond Clark. He's the holder. The best hands on the team. There he is. Boy, that was close, but it's good. Burdick with his 3rd field goal of the afternoon, cutting the lead to 8 points for Virginia.
Up. Demon Deeks holding their first annual Pump Up for Piccolo. It's all about lifting weights and raising money for the Brian Piccolo Cancer Fund. The late, great former Demon Deek running back Jim Connors was in the middle of that massive muscle. He has your story.
Plenty of testosterone on display this afternoon inside the Wake Forest weight room.
Well, I think they're excited, one, that it's able to raise some money for the Cancer Fund, and two, that it's the end of school and finals are starting this week.
Getting heavy now. So with energy and stress to burn, the Deacon football team and members of the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity had at it in 4 different strength events.
Are the frat guys at a little bit of a disadvantage in this type of competition?
I think that's kind of obvious. These guys are in here all the time working pretty hard. We're a bunch of crazy frat guys. We'd rather lift a beer than a weight, but I think we're holding our own, I think.
Here we go, ready on the whistle!
It wasn't so much frat brother versus football player as it was, well, kicker versus lineman.
My money on Burdick. I never put my money on the fat guy.
How can you embarrass linemen like that?
It's fun because they get to pick on me all during season and tell me I'm not a real football player, so something like this is something, it's revenge for me, I guess.
We still can kick his butt. So it's funny now they can talk trash and all that, but we'll see.
He's doing really good. He's a strong kicker, probably strongest in the ACC.
And the competition today was at times as much mental as it was physical.
What was the secret to success in that event?
Trying to tune them out. They're trying to crack jokes and try to throw your